Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be covering how to determine the appropriate daily ad spend budget for your Facebook and Instagram campaigns. So this is a common question that I hear all the time. What should my daily ad spend be? Can I expect to see results with a daily ad spend budget of $5 a day, $10 a day? Well, the short answer to that question is no. You have to be comfortable with spending money in order to make money. And with that in mind, here's the basic roadmap that you should utilize in order to figure out what your daily ad spend should be. And the first thing that requires is for you to figure out exactly what your goal is. So let's say you've decided on a particular service that you want to advertise. How many new appointments do you want to see in a given month? Let's say your goal is 20 new appointments per month. Now that we have the goal, the next step is to come in with realistic expectations for the campaign. So what I'll do now is go over some basic KPIs or key performance indicators that we look for in an Instagram and Facebook campaign to make sure everything is running smoothly. The first metric that you want to keep in mind is your cost per lead, or CPL. For just about any service that I would feel comfortable creating a front-end offer around for our clients, and assuming that we're running lead form ads, you should be aiming for a cost per lead between $10 and $15. Obviously, the lower the better, and your goal as you continue to optimize and monitor your campaign is to reduce that cost per lead down as much as possible. The next metric that you should aim for is a cost per booked appointment of between $100 and $150. The next thing that you want to keep in mind is your lead to appointment ratio, meaning how many leads does it take to get one new appointment? And the minimum acceptable ratio, in my opinion, is 10%, which would put you at one new appointment for every 10 leads generated. Now, if you have proper follow-up systems in place, your speed to lead is dialed, and you or your staff have some basic sales skills, there's no reason why you can't get that lead to appointment ratio up higher, closer to 15 to 20%. So now that you have those expectations and goal metrics in place, the third thing that you want to do is back engineer your goals based on the numbers above. So let's create an example scenario here. Let's say your goal is indeed 20 new appointments per month. Let's say you're able to optimize your campaign, the campaign is doing well, and you're able to get a $12 cost per lead. Let's say your lead to appointment ratio is that baseline 10%, which means for every 10 leads you generate, you're getting one appointment. So let's times 10 by 12 to get your cost per booked appointment, which lands us right at $120, which is in the acceptable range. Now again, with the goal of 20 new appointments per month, let's times 120 by 20. And what do we get there? $2,400 per month in ad spend in order to generate 20 new appointments on your calendar. So that means your daily ad spend budget is $2,400 divided by 30 days, which equals $80 per day in ad spend. So that is a realistic baseline of what to expect and how to think about what your daily budget should be on Facebook and Instagram. Now, this number might be higher than you expected, but it's not my job to tell you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear and what the reality of the situation actually is. Once your ads have been running for a while and you have a baseline for these numbers, that's when you can start to optimize and try to get the cost per lead down, try to get the cost per booked appointment down. And in a subsequent video, I'm going to talk about some of those optimization tips that we utilize to get this number a lot lower and this ratio a lot higher. And as always, if you'd rather outsource your digital marketing to us, feel free to use the link below to book a call and we can chat in more detail about how we can take this entire thing off of your plate. So with all that being said, I hope this is helpful and I'll see you guys on the next video.